Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I bet y'all been wondering where I've been. I'm going to tell y'all. I've been in the bushes. And honey, this YouTube drama is too much. I have been watching. It's like 4 or 5 different things going on. I bet y'all wonder where am I? How do I feel about all this? I'm not really sure. I'm just really completely amazed that all this bullshit is going on in these YouTube streets. You got Nosy Ho Live channel that's been taken down. You got John Yates lying saying he got cancer. Monica, with her dumb ass, is basically pushing it and enforcing it, making John look even crazier, allegedly. And you got the back and forth drama with AT2 and John and Sherelle. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nosy mad at some of the panel members. They not speaking up on her behalf. Like, what? Then you got Tasha K lying in the bushes on All About the Trees and Hot Shot Radio. Then she brings her ass and say some shit. Now, All About the Trees is dragging her out every day. Like, what is going on? I see you in the bushes. Welcome. Maybe one day you'll come up. So that's where I've been. So I'm probably gonna have a chat a little later because I see everybody still asleep. But yeah, this YouTube drama. Oh Lord. Some of these people is really shady though. Really shady. I see it no more than what people think. That's what happens when you be in the bushes. Ooh, maybe if I get some viewers in here, I might tell y'all about it. But I don't know. I think I want to have a game night. Hey, Lita. Hey. Hey, Sharon. Anthony, what are y'all doing up this early? Lita, what do you think about all this drama, Lita, in the YouTube streets? I hope you staying away from it. I think JY and Monica are really fishing for views and they just want to try to keep up some YouTube drama. They needs to stop with all that. That's not gonna get you nothing. Nobody really cares or want to talk about you. But you lying and saying that you got cancer is pathetic. Maud 148 says she's a nurse and she really make herself look dumb for supporting that bullshit that JY was saying out of his mouth. You just confirmed everything Sherelle said, John. Where is your biopsy if you got a cancer tumor? Did she tell you that that's your only definite diagnosis of cancer is a biopsy? You don't get a biopsy, it's suspicious and presumptive. They will treat it like it's cancer, but it's not definite that that's what it is. Saying that you got a cancerous tumor, it's a definite. And also, PET scan, you can't do much staging with that. And people buying this crap, insulting our intelligence, okay? Insulting the people that has cancer, that's died with cancer. He kept deflecting on a bunch of stuff that really wasn't relevant. What people want to know, did you lie and say that you have cancer? You did. You're wrong. You're a despicable person. And you cursed yourself. I hope you don't get cancer. But there's power in the mouth and there's power in the tongue. I'm glad, Lita. Good morning. Well, why they keep saying she a nurse? No, we're gonna stop talking about it because that's what he wants. Him and Monica wants views and clicks. Apparently, they're not doing as good as they want to portray that they're doing good. Otherwise, they wouldn't be keeping up with this YouTube drama. And I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I take care of people with cancer. I hold people's hands that's dying. I pronounce them dead from cancer. And for somebody to lie about having cancer for clicks and views, or even if it wasn't for super checks, you are playing on somebody else's sympathy for something that you don't have. You are a loser for that and should be ashamed of yourself. As a medical professional, I'm going to speak up for those people. I'm going to stand an advocate for those people that do have cancer, that has died from cancer, who the loved ones that watch their family members die every day from this bull. How dare you, JY? How dare you? And your viewers, your heads, they all buying into this bull crap that you pronounce you saying. You showed the same receipt Sherelle did, word for word. You should be apologizing for lying. Maybe your viewers or other viewers that you want to get, maybe they will forgive you for doing such a despicable thing. But first, it starts with you being accountable. Just like Nosy Whole Live had to be accountable. She needs to be accountable. You do too. And then apologizing to the people that you've hurt and mocked. Yeah, them two is just they just doing too much. He's disgusting for doing that. Yeah, he's really sad and pathetic for doing that. And the bull crap. But I could have sworn someone said that woman was a nurse. I think John is the one that said she was a nurse. Probably in the bushes now. Hey John. Hey Mama. You ain't my damn mama, bitch. I'm not gonna start back on you, Monica. Cause you're really pathetic like John. I guess you debunked all of debunked what? He just confirmed that he's a liar. He didn't debunk shit. And why her voice sounded different? Was it me, y'all? Or did Monica's voice sound different? Is that even Monica? Because let me tell y'all, for the last 2 or 3 nights, she been up at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning every time this food came on. And her voice is different. I'm starting to think there's more than one person behind that avatar. Wait a minute. He's saying the cancer is in his ear? That's not what I heard. He talked about his damn lymph nodes. They could take a sample from that if that's the problem. Because once it gets in your lymph nodes, it's everywhere. Once it passes through the lymphatic system, that's a bunch of bull. I didn't hear him say it was his ear. Yeah, I'm glad she had them receipts. But you know what, y'all? Why didn't he show those receipts before Sherelle? You came on there first talking about her and talking about show your receipts, show your receipts. Why didn't you show your receipts? You could have explained your lie and maybe apologized and maybe got an empathetic narrative. If you would have showed your receipts first, you didn't think she had the receipts, which to me showed me you're a liar. You knew you were lying. You was calling her bluff to see if she had them, and you showed the exact same receipts she had in in a different form. She just made hers a little bigger so people can read it. So they're from your phone and they're from her phone. You didn't use her shit. Not the way it was broken up. The exact same wording, exact receipts. You could have done that from the first time you had a live. You could have done that. What was your motive? Because you're a fucking liar. That's what your motive was. You played the wrong game. You should have made the first move and explained yourself. And she's like, well, I didn't want to do this because he basically had already admitted. Well, show your receipts. Show your. You got the receipts in front of you. What you got to ask her to show them for? What was the reason for that? What do y'all think? Thanks, Lita. I'm glad to know she's not a nurse because if that bull crap he talking about don't make no sense. You can tell he don't know nothing about no cancer. No, he didn't debunk nothing. Exactly. Despicable. Despicable. Who lie about having cancer? Yep, it was the same to me, y'all. Hey, Michelle. Hey, everybody. If I hadn't said hi. Yeah, the voice was kind of different. Yeah. The lip noise. Okay, Jane, sis. He sure is always complaining about his ears. I think he need to get his eyes checked too, because he act like he can't read. Did you not see where you said cancerous tumor food? The lymph nodes are the garbage men for the body. An infection, even if a bug bite causes exactly. That's what I was thinking, Janie. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just because your lymph nodes are swollen, that don't mean it's cancer. Don't put that false narrative around there. People lymph nodes start swelling in their neck and stuff because they got a cold and it drains down. So if you got a sinus infection, you may have swollen lymph nodes behind your ear or in your throat. Don't put that false narrative around if you don't know what you're talking about. To me, that proves you don't know nothing about cancer. He did say she was a nurse. My thing is how he found out he had cancer without a PCP, without like who referred you to the oncologist, and how did the oncologist see you? Bottom line is, when do you have a biopsy or anything presuming that you have it? No, you don't, because you don't have it. And he basically admitted and confirmed that. So what was the purpose of that live, y'all? What was the purpose of it? Because they really didn't say anything different. They just start deflecting on other things that was not related. I thought the main thing was trying to find out if he lied or not, which he did. I hear you. Good morning. Yeah, he sure did. So then they say, well, he lied. This this paraphrasing. Oh, he lied. But he didn't do it for super chats. Well, what the hell he did it for? Clicks and views? To get Sherelle sympathy? So she'll give you a chance? And get what? Clicks and views? Just dealing with her, relating to her? Yeah. Kia Horn, you had a motive behind it. Don't go there. Don't try to insult our intelligence. We're not idiots. We see through you. Exactly. I agree. And why did he want to show his Blue Cross Blue Shield card? I'm like, child, nobody care about your insurance. Keep it in your pocket. Putting out your policy numbers. What's wrong with you? Uh, and didn't y'all like he was dressed into with a collar shirt and a tie? That's the best I've seen him look. Trying to get the empathy on those old hags that watches him. Yeah, he just like attention. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Janie. Yeah, it was something about that voice. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Janie. Oh, thank y'all for the super chats. Thank you, Yvette, baby. Wow, thank you. Yeah, he likes attention. It's so sad. I said I was gonna do a game day today just to get our mind off of all this YouTube bull crap. Like this drama is just too much. It's very draining. Yes, the video was pointless. It was. I don't see the. Actually, it wasn't pointless because he just confirmed that he's a liar, and then he still tried to lie in our face. Thank you, Lita. Yeah, well, he could have showed those receipts in his first live and gave a explanation to his subs or his hags or viewers or whatever he calls them. You know, you owe that to them. They're the ones that's sewing into you. Cancer has affected pretty much almost everybody in some way or another. It's not something that you take lightly and say that you have when you don't. Oh, thank you. Yeah, he needs something. He needs Jesus. That's who he needs. He's that's what the text said, but he was ready to show his insurance card last night. He is funny. Yeah, he was all dressed up. I'm sure Monica told him to dress up and make sure he put on a tie and shave and take a bath. He had to try to clean up because A22 read him alive, but he didn't even shave, just put on the suit. I didn't even notice. I wasn't even looking at him that hard, Judy. What I don't understand is that Monica totally dropped him and Sherelle had built him up. Why would he stab Sherelle in the back a second time? Because Sherelle got to the point to where she didn't want to deal with him anymore. I mean, he lied to her. I wouldn't have want to have nothing to do with him either. And he kept inserting himself in Monica's mess with this all about the tea stuff. You know, when she was trying to hurt Sherelle, you can't, you can't walk the fence. You need to choose a side, John. But I think it would have been best in his best benefit if he was on Sherelle's side, even though he lied just to get her empathy. And Monica is now trying to get views and clicks off for you. She don't go on her channel with that bullshit. She come on your channel. And she's making you look like a bigger liar. Worse. A big fool. And I thought you were smarter than that, JY. Yeah, and he kept repeating himself over and over. But he was on a live earlier that night and he had a big old glass of wine and he was drinking it and chugging it like it was water. And that glass was so goddamn big, I'm sure it was the whole goddamn bottle of wine. By the time he got on AT2 Live, he was feeling himself because he was slurring his speech and he just kept repeating himself over and over and over again. She sure was. And I don't know why he can't see that's not being a friend. That's almost like, I don't want to keep talking about nosy, but that's almost like the people that said they were her friend and they did, which she wasn't going to listen to nobody anyway, but saying, look, you might want to do things a little different. Like, don't enable her. And that's what she's doing, enabling him. And his career is over. I did see a couple of nosy supporters in his live, and let me tell you, them hags caught it. Ooh, they caught it. They're like, what the hell you doing here? What the hell you doing here? That's like, didn't you take Jessica Chastain? I remember that name specifically, and that avatar. Didn't you tape the videos for Nosy Ho and said that you was gonna send them to her? Well, I didn't send them to her. I didn't ever watch them. Well, how you gonna say you never watched them, dumb bitch, when you screen recorded them? Dumb dumb. Every one of her lives. That's what you said. And then somebody else was in there. Something Wilson. Oh, we're gonna be watching John now. And of course, Monica. Oh, thank you. I would block you. You can't be my follower if you gonna float the boat like that. Okay? Because apparently you in here for info. In fact, they got them a membership too. What y'all just on Nosy on Live? Get the hell out of here. It's sure not. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that. No, she ain't bringing that bullshit on her channel. The shift I work on call Monday through Thursday, 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. But I don't hardly get calls, y'all. Every blue moon I get a call. Yeah, Schoolboy needs to appear. Go back on her show. She needs your help, Schoolboy. But she would have to pay me if I was Schoolboy. Hey, Lynette, he is bigger than the Avatar now. That's why she on his channel, trying to blend in and empathize, but also making him look like a big fool in the process. Like I thought both of them was smarter than that. Exactly. Yeah, honey, a tie and a collar shirt. Thank, thank you, infamous Megan Diaz RN. Thank you for the super sticker. He showed did. He showed that he was a drunk or under the influence. Welcome. It was exactly, especially all the people that's died and the people that's had it. How you gonna say that woman didn't have COVID? To me, he just trying. He to me, he's deflecting because he know he lied about the cancer, so he wants to try to make it appear that she didn't have COVID. He's just pathetic. Yeah, he really think Monica is his friends, but with friends like that, you don't need enemies. I'm just saying. For a whole year. That's just crazy. And you know what, Lita? I think they still trying to do this YouTube drama, but they trying to get people to participate in it. Nobody really cares. Nobody even like they're really reaching. And my thing is why? Y'all really sound kind of desperate at this point. I'm just saying. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you just missed John why live last night that was pathetic, that proved that he lied about saying that he had cancer for he said it wasn't for super chat. So I guess it must have been for subs, clicks and views, and sympathy. Either way, it was a lie. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with living in the ghetto. I mean, I'm from the ghetto. I'm from the hood. I mean, that don't your environment don't become you. Yeah, I think he's a little bit. He probably be a little bit racist. Hey, Helen D, we're talking about John Yates. Well, John Y. And his live last night with Monica, the Avatar. Thank you, Lynette. Yep. Mm-hmm. It seemed like him and JY and Monica is trying to. How do I put it? It seems like they're trying to cause the beef sector to be on this side, on the T side. They trying to bring the beef sector to the T sector. That's what it seems to me. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I said I wasn't even gonna talk about it. This is probably my only time talking about it, but I have to stand up an advocate for the people with cancer and that died with cancer. I am truly a medical profession, and I see people affected by this daily. And he is a loser and a louse, and I don't care how he try to minimize it. You're a despicable person for lying and saying that you have cancer. Yeah, he need another hobby. That's because he doesn't want to hear the truth. Yeah. Yeah, don't give him the energy. I agree. Anyone who lie about cancer is lower than dirt. He wouldn't lie if he was hooked to a chemo bag 5 times and 32 radiation treatments and 3 days of brachytherapy radiation. That is so true. And thank you for sharing that. Because y'all know why. He just assumed because he said he doesn't have a job. YouTube is AT2's job, and he's actually doing fairly well, dumb dumb. Just like YouTube is your job. Stop! Y'all stop! Yeah, that's true. They TV shows must be off for them to be doing this. Is their TV shows, their episodes, these review shows, they must be off. They don't have nothing else better to talk about. Thank you. Justice for John Yates. Exactly. He should say justice for people that had cancer or died from cancer. That's what you should have said, John. Good morning. True. Exactly. Allegedly. No, I don't get Discover Plus. What's on there? I might be inclined to subscribe. We got 42 people in the chat. Thank y'all. Please hit the like, subscribe button, share if you care. If I don't private this video. Um y'all know I'm good about that shit. Apparently I got a lot of people in the bushes. You wait to see if I'm gonna talk about you, huh? Nah, I ain't gonna talk about y'all at once. Y'all already know that. Why hasn't Monica been on her channel doing shows? I noticed she hadn't done no shows in a while. What's up with that? Oh, Love and Lockup. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't been really watching shows. I haven't decided what shows I'm gonna review. Good morning, Gina. It even has a matchmaker for people who want to get with prisoners. Who would want to get with prisoners? Oh, I could talk about that for days. Oh, she do daytime stuff? Okay. I don't blame you. I'll just be on there trying. I be trying to check out her views to see. But her views is still sucks. They still suck, Monica. They what? They not the 50, 60, 70,000 views you usually get. They still are some of them under 10,000 views. Most of them under 10,000 views. And what's it called again? Love and Lock Up. You have to check the ratings, which I learned from Sherelle. She gave us some 411. If the show sucked, then because that's the thing with doing shows. You got to pick the right shows. That ratings got to be good. Otherwise, you're not gonna get the publicity. But like Big Brother, we tried to do Big Brother, and they have too many people that you're competing with talking about the show. You got to compete with Big Brother, number one. Then you have people that stay up all night watching these live feeds, and it's very competitive. So I just try to survey things, review things before I get into stuff. Wow. I've had my share of that too. Not dating inmates that I don't know. But I did, there was this pen pal thing inside of a magazine when I was younger. I didn't know no better. And they turned out to be in prison. I was shocked at that. But yeah, I've had some significant others that's went to jail in prison. So I know a little bit about that side. It is interesting. Good morning. Okay, girl. Well, I'm off today. Prisoner of Love. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Jane. Janie, thank you. I'm gonna try to do a game day today, y'all. We need to get some. We need to relieve ourselves, take our mind off of some of this YouTube drama. It's just become too much. Oh, Twitch is a gated community. Yeah, I've been on there. I've watched Nosy on Twitch. You know what? If anybody that makes Twitch work, she gonna do it. She has tenacity. She gonna do it. She about to be monetized. And so I didn't even know you can get monetized on Twitch. So went and did a little research. She gonna probably be making the same amount of money she made on YouTube on Twitch if she can pull her subbies back. But I didn't seen her subbies like in John Wise chat selling out. Not that I'm a nosy live. I watched her, but I didn't agree with everything she said. I still go on Twitch and watch her. She's very entertaining. I think Helen D, you said that she's very entertaining. But I see her little just that Jessica. I see her. She sold out. Said, "Oh, we're gonna watch." I hate people that kiss people ass. We're here over here, and we're gonna because they were getting on her ass. Both of them. I think her name was Lori Wilson and Jessica. And them hags spotted her a mile away. They're like, well, weren't you over here? Oh, we're over here. We're members now. And we're going to watch John and Monica. Ugh, cry me a river, please. Oh, yeah, y'all. 3-day weekend. What y'all got planned for Labor Day? Are y'all working or are you off? I know. I hadn't been on. I've been, I don't know. I've been dealing with some personal things, so I hadn't been on, but I've been watching. But sometimes I go into people's chat. This is another thing I want to explain. So I support a lot of people, but I've learned recently sometimes you go onto people's chat and you get pulled in shit that you don't even want to be around or exposed to. And I don't like that. And you don't want to be disrespectful to the person. So that's the reason why a lot of times I be in the bushes. And if it's something really pertinent I want to say, I'll say. But lots of times, like, you get pulled in. Oh, you want to come up and talk? And you're so just supporting, and then you get pulled in to what they're talking about, even though you don't agree with it. So I've been in the bushes, but a lot of times I won't say nothing because I don't want to get pulled in to what somebody is saying, and that's not what I believe. And then people looking at me like, "Oh, so you believe this?" No, I never said that. I don't believe no hoe had 3 kids. I can't believe that. I have to see the receipts on that. I'm just saying. I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad idea to move to Twitch, Helen D, because let me tell you this. You can't put all your eggs in one bucket, especially when you have people like JY and Monica that tries to terrorize the YouTube. I actually see things shifting. It's gonna probably end up shifting. But you can't put just like I have 2 jobs, sometimes 3 jobs. Okay. You can't keep your eggs in one bucket because if one of them buckets fall on the floor, you got 2 other buckets of eggs right there. Or one other bucket. Something to keep you from going under. I completely agree with that. Yep, they weren't mermaids. I actually feel kind of sorry for her, for Nosy, because I think she was set up. I really do. But she a grown ass woman. She knows what she's doing. She got to be accountable for herself. But it's more to it than y'all know. I'm just not gonna be the one to say it. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's a blessing. Yeah. Thank you, Helena. She has another channel. In the beginning on her Patreon and Twitch, she did have that channel out there, but I think she's taken it down as far as the name. But yes, she's had several she's had several channels that she wasn't even using. So, don't count her out. Don't count her out on YouTube. But I don't blame her for trying to make it work on Twitch. She just really have to really watch their guidelines and try to you know make sure she follows them so she won't be in the same situation. Because just like they were gunning on her on YouTube, they're gonna gun for her on Twitch. But if anybody could make Twitch work for them, it's her. But just looking at her and watching her, it's easier to get monetized with Twitch versus YouTube. I think you just have to have 50 subscribers and 8 watch hours. So in 2 days, she'll have her watch hours. She has way more than the subscribers that's required. And as long as she can continue to grow that platform, then she'll get paid pretty much what she get paid for YouTube. Nosy still on YouTube, y'all. She still got a channel, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't believe me. Watch what I say when she show up. Y'all gonna be like, what? Her life was right. Yes. Praying for you and your husband and your friend, family. Yeah, which I had said that in one of my chats. I think I've private them by now. Um, I had said that was for her to do that was really harassment. She really was that really was harassment. And I also said that YouTube wasn't gonna do nothing to those channels because if she really had a valid point, she would have to make the copyright just like she made one on and put it on Patreon. She would have to make that strike herself because they ask you questions that only the person that owned the copyright can answer. So the purpose of striking their channel, I mean, for harassing and bullying is one thing, but if it's not truly harassing or bullying, I mean, are they harassing and bullying you? Sometimes they ask those guys those follow up questions, and if you're doing it on somebody else's behalf, that's out the window. You know what I mean? That's why I said she needed to do it herself in order for them to even watch it. But now she doesn't have a channel, so but she still did a copyright, even though she don't have a channel. Well, she do have a channel, but she don't have a channel. She did do a copyright on somebody had posted her sex work class, and she struck them, and they took it down. Mm-hmm. Because I do know her Nosy Hill Live is copyrighted, so she's said that several times that it was. I don't know if she's banned from YouTube permanently. I think she's trying to take a break, but she still has some YouTube channels out there that they don't know about. She could come on there using somebody else's name. She could use her girlfriend name. But I do think it's important that she takes accountability and she follows the YouTube rules and guidelines. I think that's important. Yeah, she's still promoting that. Yeah, even on Twitch. So she really needs to watch that. But she's made some comments about the panel, some of the panel members, and she hasn't named anything in specifically, but she doesn't feel like she's getting the support that she feel like she should get. However, the panel members have said they're going through their own ish. Marcella's husband is sick. Princess got some issue going on with her family, and so their family issues succeed the super tube drama. So only you can only understand and respect that. What other channels you talking about, Teresa? Yeah, yeah. She got tenacity, honey. She's gonna make it flow over there as long as she don't have them doing that bullying and that harassing stuff. You can't tell your subscribers to go do this. That's kind of like what Trump did. The only reason why he got away with it because he was the president of the United States, but he incited that mess that happened at the Capitol. He incited that. And so he got off only because he was the president or the ex-president. So, I mean, you can't incite harassment, bullying, crime. You can't incite that. Then you're going to be looked at as the villain, even though they're the ones doing it. They're doing it on your word. Oh, really? I heard something about that, but she didn't say what channel did it though. But one of the channels posted her class like they were, well, they had bought it apparently, but they posted it, her picture, her images, her videos, and everything. But she did strike the channel, and they did take it down. I don't know what channel it was. She didn't say. Yeah, yeah. She could come up on somebody using somebody else's name. So Nosy, her live is not gone from YouTube completely. She's her picture all over it. Where's she gone? they doing they doing videos on it every day, all day. It's kind of like that all about the tea mess, I guess. It's trending. She trending now. Oh, you mean them channels that don't like her? Yeah. Well, it's not really no different than what I'm talking about what Teresa's saying. It's kind of like no different than what she was doing. They talking about her the same way she talked about others. Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty, um, Tasha K. I mean, Monica. So those to me, those other channels are talking about her just like she was talking about them. But what they're saying, they're not telling people to go harass people, and I think that's the difference. I think I was a little taken back when Marcella and Monica isn't her friend, but isn't her enemy. I thought she was going to sue Monica. I was a little taken back by that as well. I kind of heard it in the wind that they were back like talking, but until she said that, I mean, you can hear stuff that don't mean it's true, but when she said that, yeah, it had me taken back too. But at least she was honest. And if they can resolve their friendship or whatever, wonderful. I just, to me, Monica to me don't seem the kind of person to be trusted, but that's just my opinion. She didn't say specifically, but she did say he was sick. Thank you. The only time I see is when he talking about AT2 because AT2 is usually talking. He was talking. He's not going to be doing it anymore, but he was responding to something JY was doing, and I would go on JY channel to try to see what is going on. What is this about? But he just rambles and he just stretches it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to A2 to find out what's really going on, cause he put me to sleep over here. Yes, yes, I agree. They should be on several sites. Yeah, I think all of them. Don't put all your. But we've talked about this before. Remember, Marcella had brought it up that we should have a platform for well, Black YouTube, but I guess it would be Black Twitch. I guess, but um, YouTube is very restrictive with their guidelines and what you can say and the material that you can present. I think Nosy was playing Anita Baker's music yesterday, and because Anita Baker got her master's, and so she was playing her music. It was a nice vibe. But you can't do that on YouTube. Yes. Yeah, she vibing over there. And if anybody gonna make it work, it's gonna be her. I'm telling y'all. Telling y'all. But there's a lot of people. They have a list of people that's the top, you know, creators over there. And she'll be on there eventually. She'll be on that list eventually, but she already got almost 2,000 subscribers, followers over there. She about to be monetized. So I mean, it's like she about to get about the same of money she was getting with YouTube, but with less work. And she's got a good following base too. That's another good thing. I mean, I follow her on Twitch. Like I say, I'm not a nosy supporter. I don't want to be classified as that, but she's a content creator. She's a fellow content creator, even though she's on YouTube. But I found her very entertaining. I've been watching her for a while. But I did subscribe to her Patreon and also to her Twitch. Why not? You know, this girl then lost her YouTube channel. Yes, it's on because of her own activities, yay and nay, because I do think she was set up to a certain degree. But she a grown woman. You know, she did what she did. She needs to be accountable and then go and move on. And I think that's what she's trying to do. I hope she learns and don't follow her. But why not support her? You know, exactly. There's a lot with that. I'm not allowed to say, but there's a lot with that. A lot with the information that was given to Nosy that she knew that was brought to her from other people, and it's a lot to that, and a lot of legalities with that too. So that ain't my business, y'all. It's not my business, and it's not my business to say nothing more than that. But yeah, it's some shady shit going on, and that's all I'ma say. Yeah, prayers for Marcella and her husband. Yeah, she gonna make it over there. I didn't know Twitch let you play music. I didn't know that. I like that. And also, you can use StreamYard. See, I'm learning a lot about Twitch just watching her. I'm like, really? Really? This is interesting. Yes, I think every YouTube creator needs to go on Twitch and start you a channel over there. You can't put all your eggs on YouTube. You don't know what. Look how many MySpace. Remember, MySpace was really big. Where's MySpace now? A lot of people leaving Instagram. A lot of big bloggers. Lovely T didn't thought about it. I don't know how many times leaving Instagram. And they said I think DJ Academic is over there on Twitch and making buku money. Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I gotta find out more about that Discord. I've heard about it. Look at I got 62 people in the chat. Welcome, morning. Wow, that's wonderful. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank y'all for waking up with me. I thought I got up early. Y'all early. Y'all some early birds too. It's what 5 o'clock in some places where y'all at. It's 7 o'clock here. Girl, you missed everything. You gonna have to catch it on the replay, Queen of Cheesecake. Especially since YouTube be targeting some black creators. AT2 has someone on that said that. That's true. I don't like the bullies. The bigger YouTubers that are bullying the smaller YouTubers. That's bullying harassment too, striking people channels for no reason at all, threatening that you're going to pull them in a lawsuit with you. That's bullying. To me, they're not no better. JY and Monica is not no better than Nosy to me, as far as with the bullying and harassment, because they do it all day. They make 3 or 4 lives in 12 hours bullying someone. Yeah, they do feel threatened, but that tells me a lot about us. Like, I got struck by JY. It tells me a lot about me, because why would you strike me, little bitty YouTuber like me? You're John Yates. You're best friends with Monica, the Avatar. You had a partner. You were on Sherelle World show. I mean, but you watching little old me. Exactly. Okay, y'all, just to get off of here and start my day. I will be back on later this afternoon or tonight. I'll post it in my community section. I want to do a game night tonight. Get our mind off of this YouTube drama. So y'all be ready. Make sure y'all drink y'all coffee so y'all brain cells can be going. And I will see y'all later. Yes. His best friend is a cardboard cutout. Hilarious. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Peace.